What is up, guys? It's me, Trash Salsa, with another review, another new blaster. So yeah, we're gonna be reviewing the Sideswipe. Yeah, 2021 Nerf rival blaster. Let's get into it. Talk about the box first. A+ to Hasbro for slapping this together in maybe 5 minutes. Wow, that's just look at these images, man. This is weird. Anyway, then also A+ to Hasbro for putting everything in the top. Nice directions. You can't read that. Great. Took me like 15 minutes to find the priming handle, so thank you for that, Hasbro. And also, this rope was way too hard to cut. I had a nice time trying to cut that because it's too thick. So that's the box over with. To the blaster. So what it looks like. Sideswipe, pretty cool. Starting up front, we do not have any anti-strike attachment because that's, you know why. To the top, there's no rails or rival rails anywhere. Just a bunch of garbage, and it's not, no iron sights or anything. It's just weird. That's that. To the back, it looks like a stock, not a stock. Deal with it. It's too short, so. To the grip. The grip's bigger than a normal Elite blaster, so if you're larger, that might feel nice, or might feel nice. There's no trigger guard, so if that bothers you, then that bothers you. There's no other trigger, just the trigger and the trigger only. There's a trigger safety on both sides, and you can press that down. You can't pull the trigger, and you can pull that up and you can pull the trigger. Pretty nice. Over here is the internal magazine. What you do is you pull this thing here down, and you can lock it in place. And you can load in your rounds like this. I do want to know something. After you put the rounds in here, it is pretty much impossible to take them back out without a tool. I'd use something like this hook right here to try to scoop them out, and even then it's a pain. So if you load it in here and you don't fire the blaster for a while, you could be damaging the spring in here. So just make sure if you're gonna load it, try to fire it or empty it out. And then when you're done loading, you can do this. Easy. How do you prime the blaster? Well, I don't know. There's no priming handle. Just joking. And what's included? It's not traditional. Usually you have one that sticks out on both sides, but this one's only singular, which is weird. You can screw it on this side, or you can screw it on this side, which is pretty cool. I personally don't really like this because let's say I had a brother, a sister, or someone else was playing with the blaster. I might be right-handed, they might be left-handed. So they're gonna have to sit there and unscrew this stupid thing, and then they're gonna have to put it on the other side. With 2 bolts, it's not really a big deal because I could just pull it out. But I can also get it because of storage, but it doesn't matter. Since I'm right-handed, I usually put this on this side where you load in the balls. Back to the, wait, what? To the barrel, again. Yes, there's 4 points of adjustment. You have straight, 45 degrees this way, 45 degrees that way, and you have completely down. Not sure why you want to shoot down. Don't know, don't care. How does this work, you may ask? Little hop-up system and this little rubber piece right here. It kind of hits the top of the balls and it makes them spin in a sort of direction. That's how that works, so. Pretty cool. Let's get to the firing demo. Now, there is a myth that you can take any normal rival blaster, because this one does have a similar hop-up system, and you can just tilt it and you can get the same results. So we're going to be testing it with my Kronos, and we're going to see if this is true or not. Because if this works, why buy this? So we're going to test that as well, but let's get into the main fire demo for the blaster. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, here we go. Shooting straight. Alright, now we're going to shoot with the angle going this way. I'll try to line it up with the camera. I'm not saying you're going to see much, but not used to priming it sideways. It's weird. Seemed to go the other way. Weird. Alright, going to the other way this time. See, now it's going the opposite direction. Which is weird. Huh. Very, very interesting. Alright, directly down. I assume this is going to go up, if I'm correct. Yep, goes up. So the thing is aimed down, but it's going up. That's really weird. Well, it does something. I'm not sure if it does what it's advertised, but it does something. Talk about it in the conclusion, but nobody cares. Alright, time for the myth. Can you actually do the same with a Chronos? I don't know, let's test. Alright, shooting straight as normal. Curving the blaster. Shot in the same spot. I think the curve shot is actually real, and the Chronos is just fake. I ain't curving nothing. Huh, weird. I mean, I'm getting a lot of inaccuracy. We'll try upside down. Not sure that's gonna help. It didn't even fire. There's weird. To the pretty long conclusion, for the blaster, it actually fired pretty well. Pretty hard, like a normal rifle blaster, on par, not bad. And as far as curving, I want to talk about the curving thing. Whenever I turn it this way, it seemed to shoot out this way, or the opposite. And it seemed to, I'm not sure if this is supposed to like, go like that, if it's supposed to just curve. But when I shot down, it also went up, and I think that's just supposed to go like this. But for these ones, I don't understand. I thought it would just go like this, not weirdly. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm not sure how that works. Obviously straight shoots that. So this kind of shoots the opposite direction. Weird. But firing normally, it fired pretty good, just fine. So the Chronos myth. No, my Chronos, when I turned it any other direction other than up, it just went all over the place, like a lead blaster. So if you actually want to curve your rounds, this actually is true. This is for realsies. So, the myth has been debunked. It's fake. Can't do it with any other blaster except the Curveshot ones, which is pretty weird. And the hop-up system right there, if you extend it a little longer like this one, you probably get similar results, but doesn't matter. Things I like and don't like about this blaster, I pretty much like everything except a few things. The only thing I don't really like is the prime handle thing. Both sides would be better for everybody. The other thing I don't like is how after you load in the balls, you can't take them back out. That's really stupid. That's really, I think maybe like a little flap or some sort of door would be easier, but whatever. And maybe a longer stock. Maybe that would be better. Because not ever, I mean, if you're going to be big enough to use this grip in this whole entire blaster, because I wouldn't recommend this for anyone who's too young, who may not be able to prime it. So if this is too big for you, or it's made for an older audience, why the heck is the stock so small? So the stock is meant for a 5-year-old, but the rest of the blaster is meant for an adult. Do I understand this? No. So thank you, A+ Hasbro, good job. Actually, there's one thing I really do like about this is there's actually screws. Unlike the 2020 blasters, like the Elite 2.0 crap, it doesn't have any screws in it. But this one does. You can actually unscrew this if it breaks, so that's actually a correct A+ to Hasbro. Good job, Hasbro. You actually did something good for once. So yeah, that closes this review. So guys, in the next one, and goodbye.